And hi, everyone. Welcome to our very first video interview where I will be speaking with a number of talented Indigenous entrepreneurs from nations across Canada. I also get the distinct pleasure of working with many of them through Activ8's Education and Training program, where various nations bring us in to work with their entrepreneurs, giving them business training in marketing and digital media, sales, and other types of training that's important to running a business. So today I'd like to introduce our first guest, who I have had the distinct pleasure of knowing for about 5 years now. Her name is Irene Askew, otherwise known as DJ O Show. She is one of Vancouver's hottest DJs and one of the very few female DJs, in fact. She works at very high-profile events like We Day. She has also been at UBC pep rallies, creating a really fun environment there, and even been flown out to Vegas to do the Vegas Bartenders Ball. So DJ Osho, can you tell us a little bit about how you got started in business? And I remember too, when I first met you in 2012, you had gone through a house fire. So talk about way to launch your business and get over obstacles. So can you tell us a little bit about your entrepreneurial journey?
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, about 5 years ago when we met, I had a house fire. Our neighbors had a fire and it spread over to our place. And the first thing I thought to grab was my DJ equipment. So it was pretty scary and pretty tough.
Oh my God, yeah.
I don't know. I love what I do so much, and I love working in Indigenous communities. I don't know. I just kept going with it because if you really have a dream and you really want to pursue it, like nothing can stop you. Like a fire can't stop me from doing what I do. And I love DJing, and it makes people happy, and it makes me happy to make people happy, for sure. But ever since then, I've taken courses. I go to school, including some of Loa's courses. But yeah, I go to university. I'm getting my degree in business administration. I've done the Aboriginal Best program. I'm just trying to make the best out of every opportunity, for sure. But it's just been amazing. When I went into it, I wasn't expecting all these doors to open for me. Like I was just expecting to do, a minimum of a gig. Sorry, what a gig is like a show or like a job, like a birthday party, a wedding, a club night. But that's the DJ lingo, but a gig job. But I was just like, when I started with my business plan and everything, we just kind of, we were only estimating 1 gig a month, and it turned into about 5 or 6, and it's just been going on ever since. And it's opened up so many doors where I get to travel for it now. I never knew that was something, that was available for me. But now I've traveled across the country. Like I'm on the circuit quite a bit. And yeah, I've been down to Vegas once, and that show was a lot of fun to do. But I'm hoping to get more gigs down in the US. But yeah, now I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a teacher. I run a DJ school, the DJ school that I went to. Now I'm the head instructor there. So I get to mentor other young DJs in this crazy business.
Well, you certainly are a girl on fire. The progress that I've seen you make from when we first met to now is incredible and very inspiring. Very inspiring, especially you're a fairly young for being an entrepreneur, and for the amount of the success that you've created and how you're giving back to all the communities that you've been involved with is just amazing. And I'm really, really happy that I've been able to be a part of that journey and to watch you grow and develop as an entrepreneur. You won at the Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award at BC Business Achievement, or BC Aboriginal Business Achievement Awards in 2015. Can you tell us a little bit about that experience and what got you to that point?
Well, I had applied for an award, I think about the year before, and I didn't get it. So the next year, one of my business coaches said, we're going to get it. I'm going to help you as much as I can, and we're going to do the application process, and you're a shoo-in. And Gina Jackson is amazing, and she helped me out quite a bit. But I just put in everything, like all the media ads, just my financials and everything. We had everything so much more organized than the year before. And then I won, and that was such an amazing feeling because I think that my nation doesn't really get represented in the business world too much, like small business. So I take it really seriously, and I love that I get to represent where I'm from and do it in a professional way. But it meant so much to me, and my acceptance speech was about 3 minutes too long.
No. It was awesome. I remember I was there.
But yeah, I just didn't even think any of these opportunities were possible, and I don't know, I just keep the momentum going, and I just feel like I'm never going to stop.
Well, I don't think you are. When I watch just how you're changing lives with your speaking and how you're, creating such a fun atmosphere with all the DJing and all the different events that you're working with, people you're working with, and events that you're helping to create a real fun environment, and it's really inspiring. And what kind of trends are you seeing with Indigenous people starting and running businesses these days?
I feel like there's more. There's a lot more. And one thing that I really want to happen is I want to walk around my city in Vancouver and, see Indigenous owned businesses when I look to the left and look to the right, and it's happening, and it's amazing. A lot of people are trying out new things and trying businesses, and taking these courses. Like, luckily, we've got courses. The small business office with the Squamish Nation offers small business courses, like Loa courses. But
Thank you.
I feel like, and I still go to them too because it's good to brush up. But I feel like people are getting more confident, and they have all these ideas. But I remember what that was like when I first started. Like, I have this idea. Like, is it feasible? Can I do it? And I've had so many great people around me and told me, yes, you can. You just have to do this, get your business license, register your business. And there's all these other things that go with coordinating your small business where a lot of people don't know that, right?
Isn't that the truth? And what would you say has been one of the biggest lessons that you've learned in starting your business? Is there anything that you would do differently, or is there one thing that stands out where that you could tell somebody who wants to become an entrepreneur, or is doing or just starting?
Well, definitely be realistic, because you could have all these plans and you could shoot for the stars, and maybe they won't happen just at first, but you just got to stick with it. I've done gigs where there's 50,000 people there, when I first started out, and I put my banner out, and I thought, okay, like, I'm set. Like I think that's our mentality at the beginning.
Yeah.
50,000 people are going to see me,
yeah.
I'm going to gigs, and I'm going to be set for the rest of my life. No, that's not how it works at all.
I wish.
Exactly. You got to keep on it, because after that, the phone wasn't ringing. I wasn't getting any emails. So you have to keep going. You have to keep trying, and just not to settle and just think you're going to make it. You got to be realistic and just keep working. Like, we're entrepreneurs. It's 24/7. It's not 9 to 5,
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of people think it is, but it's not, right? And I always stress the importance of insurance because of the fire.
That's probably one of your biggest lessons.
Totally. I had insurance, but just the stuff that really protects your business investment, for sure.
Absolutely, because it really truly is an investment, isn't it, Osho? You literally, like you said, it's a 24/7, 365 days a year investment that you have to be constantly working on, and it's really important that people go into it knowing that hopefully it's their passion, because they're going to need to really put a lot of energy into it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you do a lot of giving back to your community, which is the Squamish Nation, as well as traveling across Canada, giving talks to youth and inspiring them. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do there and the main message that you have for youth?
Well, it's funny because a lot of these youth event coordinators will come up to me afterwards, and they're like, wow, you had such a great connection with the youth. And I said, I've got a secret, like, why that is. And they say, why? And I said, because I am one of them. I'm just a bit older, but I know what it's like. I grew up on reserve in North Vancouver and West Vancouver, and I know what it's like to grow up around maybe some things that aren't really your steez, like, you know, with drugs and alcohol and things like that. And, you know, and I'm honest with them. I say, you know, you don't have to succumb to what's around you, you know. And I don't want to sound cliche or like, you know, you got to stay in school, you know, like a lot of the older people kind of talk down to them. But I let them know, like, going to school is really going to help you. You don't have to go to school, but if you want to like excel in your business or whatever you want to do, like, school is really, really important. So, and I'm a student too, so I'm kind of going through what they're going through too. So it's easier for me to explain it to them and, you know, just be honest and straight up. And I just want to try to inspire everybody like around me, because I know what it's like to like look on television or look around you, and a lot of people don't look like you, and it's like, you know, like, how do I relate to this person? So I'm just trying to be a role model and be somebody that they can relate to and look up to, for sure.
Well, I know that you accomplish that every day with everybody that you come in contact with, Irene, and especially the youth, because I think you know, you are super genuine, and you do exude, you are very in touch with your inner child, and you do exude a lot of what do you call it, the love eyes. No, but people really can tell, the kids I'm sure can really tell that you care about them and you want to see them succeed. And so it's really nice knowing that you're out there and being a voice for these kids that, you know, don't maybe not necessarily have a mentor in their life that they can turn to. So now they do with you. So that's great. And you're quite the little go-getter. I see you every day, whether it's going after media or, you know, attending different meetings with various people and moving your business forward. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Well, we actually didn't mention it in this interview, but I'm actually running for Squamish Nation Chiefs and Council right now. So the election is in December, and one of part of my platform is something like, I already I live my platform pretty much, actually. It's youth education and entrepreneurship. So if I do get elected, that's what I want to do more for my community. And one thing I was talking about is starting a scholarship funds for youth in our community, because we have a lot of post-secondary students and it's really tough. Cost of living in Vancouver is pretty high. I just want to try to, you know, a lot of people have scholarships are made in their names after they pass away. I'm like, well, I'm here right now. Why don't I have a scholarship in my name right now, you know? And I just really want to help bring more entrepreneurial programs to the community. And yeah, someone's at my door. Oh my goodness.
Tell them to wait. We're almost done. Well, thank you so much, Irene, for sharing your story with us and just for being such an inspiration in the community. And I love seeing you in our courses. And I know that you've definitely taken, you know, all the stuff that you've learned and started to apply it, which is amazing for me to see that happen. So, yeah, just thanks for being here today. And we look forward to seeing you as a council member and hearing what, you know, where you take your business and this help with the Squamish Nation a couple of years from now. So thanks.
Thank you, Loa.
Okay. Okay, now you can go answer the door.
Okay,
Okay, bye. Bye.